good morning. It's 6 in the morning and I'm all set to start my ride from Gokarna to Murudeshwar. It's going to be a 66-70 kilometers of ride and it's quite dark around. So probably one more hour for the sunrise. I'll keep you guys posted. I embarked on the journey from Gokarna to Murudeshwar. The sun was yet to rise, and I set out on this adventure eager to witness what lies ahead for me on this journey, to ensure my path remains clear and avoid any detours that might hinder my progress. The road that I took was an alternate to the main road to my today's destination. The road cut down the total distance by 30 kilometers and includes a ferry ride. I was still unsure of the path that I was taking. In case anything goes wrong, then the option for me was to head back to the town and take another road, which adds to more 9 kilometers on this ride. Overall ride of 9 kilometers from Gokarna brought me to Tadari, from where I was supposed to catch the ferry to the next village. To my surprise, the port didn't seem to be like the one used by the locals to cross the sea. A friendly local noticed my perplexed expression and he pointed me to the direction of the actual boarding point. Two steps away from the point, I dragged my bike through the sandy shore. While waiting for the ferry, I also collected the shells from the shore, later to be used as souvenirs and gifts. I came across a distressing sight. The beach was scattered with lifeless sea creatures. India's lenient fishing regulations often lead to fishermen discarding the fish caught in their nets, leaving them to perish. It's a practice that deeply affects delicate balance of our ecosystem. Finally, I saw my ferry approaching towards me. This ferry connects the Belkan beach and the Aghana Shini port and reduces a considerable amount of distance. The ferry runs every 30 minutes between two coasts. Ferry arrived and I loaded my bike in the ferry. As of date, only motorcycles and bicycles are allowed along with people in the ferry. And they charged me Rs 20 for me and my bicycle. And it took approximately 20 to 30 minutes for me to reach to the other end. Aghana Shini is a small village situated between Aghana Shini River and Arabian Sea. The primary occupation of residents here is fishery. It was calm and peaceful in the morning when I reached there. There was also a climb soon I left the village, but also the descent that I enjoyed more. There were beautiful and small villages on my way that seemed to be less explored, and it was a great experience riding through them. "25 kilometers on the road so far, and I reached the town of Kumta. Kumta is known for its old nostalgic markets and beaches on the west. A few kilometers from Kumta, and I got connected to NH66, also known as Mumbai-Kochi Highway. NH66 was the longer and the default option from Gokarna to reach Murudeshwar. It was time for my morning office meeting. I found a suitable place by the highway, which became my workspace for next 1 hour. While in the meeting, I also got this visitor around me. Not sure what's the name of the bird, but the bird seemed to be striking. So it's 9 in the morning and I have covered 20 kilometers and I stopped here at the Brahmin's Cafe. The place looks good, authentic South Indian food. So time for some breakfast. Being in the southern part of India, the best and my favorite to try was the South Indian breakfast of dosa and idli. By late morning, I reached Honavar, another beautiful town known for its backwater and scenic tourist spots. Unfortunately, I was running out of time and I didn't spend time here. And the place will be in my bucket list to come and explore sometime later. A few more miles on my way and I met more cyclists. Initially I thought they were the local cyclists, but they were on the trip from city of Pune to Kanyakumari. which was around 1,800 kilometers. Around 1 pm, the town of Murdeshwar welcomed me with open gates. I checked into the same hotel where other cyclists were staying. All our bikes were parked in the hotel's parking area. It was indeed a good experience chatting with other fellow cyclists. This event, known as Pune to Kanyakumari or P2K, is a 1900 kilometers ride starting from Pune and ending to Kanyakumari. It has been conducted and managed by this group called a Cyclologist, and they are based out of Pune. I have added more details about them in the description section of this video in case you are interested. The room was compact but served the purpose. I was anyways looking for an affordable stay for the night. A few moments later, the Pune to Kanyakumari team started to unload the truck. Cyclists keep all their travel luggage in the vehicle, hence their travel on the bicycle is without any luggage. So I checked in, freshened up, did some work, and now I'm heading to the temple. It's 3 in the noon and the temple resumes. The temple starts again at 3. I found Murdeshwar similar to other holy pilgrimage towns, and the town was full of hotels and restaurants serving its visitors. A few idols and sculptures give this town an ancient and religious feel. The huge idol of Lord Shiva is visible from distant places within the town. Welcome to the majestic Murdeshwar temple, a place where spirituality and awe-inspiring beauty unite. Nestled along the pristine shores of Arabian Sea, this temple stands as a testament to devotion and architectural grandeur. As I approached to the temple, my eyes were drawn to the majestic Gopuram. Rising high into the sky, the Gopuram stands as a testament to the rich heritage and craftsmanship of the region. The intricately carved sculptures and vibrant colors adorning the Gopuram depict the scenes from Hindu mythology. There was a nominal fee of Rs 20 to enter the building through the elevator, where from the top floors you can observe the scenic beauty of the place. Each window from the building offers a different view around the Gopuram in all 4 directions. The west view greets you with the 123 feet tall statue of Lord Shiva, standing tall and majestic against the backdrop of the Arabian Sea. The east view is of the vibrant town of Murdeshwar, nestled between the lush coconut trees. To the north is the Murdeshwar beach, and the visitors enjoying the time there. To the south is the same extended view of the beach, though much cleaner version of it. As you explore the temple complex, take a moment to witness the artistry of the sculptures, the intricate detailing of the pillars, and the vibrant colors that adorn the wall. Each element of the sacred place tells a story and evokes a sense of reverence. As I ventured forth on my exploration of Murdeshwar, my next step was the fascinating Bhu Kailasa Cave Museum. Bhu Kailasa caves depict the story behind the formation of the original temple of Murdeshwar that dates thousands of years back, the story of Ravan, Shiva and Atmalinga. For next few minutes, I'll be taking you through the story from the mythology, the story of Ravan, and the story behind Gokarna and Murdeshwar. It starts when Ravan's mother Kaikesi tries to create a Shivling in the kingdom of Lanka. Unsuccessful with her attempts, she approaches her son Ravan for help. Ravan then starts a form of meditation known as tapasya, dedicated to Lord Shiva, result of which would appease Lord Shiva to give Atmalinga, meaning Shivling with Shiva's Atma, soul, into it. Worried for the consequence of the powerful Ravan, Narad then approaches Lord Vishnu for the solution. Disappointed by no response, an impatient Ravan heads to Kailasa, the abode of Lord Shiva, and tries to lift the mountain on his shoulders. Impressed by the devotion of Ravan, Lord Shiva pays a visit to Ravan and let him ask his wish. To Shiva's surprise, Ravan asks for Shiva's wife Parvati. Shiva and Parvati tricks Ravan by sending Parvati's sister, Kali, instead, who is a ferocious goddess of war. Disappointed, Ravan then marries Mandodari, the princess of Asuras. There is a different story to this in mythology, and we stay focused on the current story for now. Back at Lanka, Ravan's mother makes him realize that he has been tricked and reminds him of his purpose to get Atmalinga. Ravan again starts his tapasya to seek the boon from Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva, being aware about the ask from Ravan, and avoids paying visit to Ravan. Frustrated, Ravan starts to chop off his head one by one. Mythology states that Ravan had 10 heads. This activity of Ravan makes Shiva feel sorry and hands him the Atmalinga. Lord Shiva also adds a condition. The Atmalinga will stay wherever it first touches the ground. The activity of Ravan possessing Atmalinga brings an unrest among the gods or devas. Narad then approaches Lord Ganesha, the elephant god, and seeks help from him. Impersonating as a Brahmin kid, Lord Ganesha meets Ravan at the shore, while it was time for Ravan to go for his evening bath. Lord Ganesha agrees to take care of the Atmalinga while Ravan was away. Lord Ganesha also informed Ravan that he won't be able to hold the Atmalinga for a long time, and in case he is not able to do it, he'll call for Ravan. As promised, Lord Ganesh makes the call to Ravan 3 times, and then keeps the Atmalinga on the ground. Angry Ravan hits the boy on his head, later realizing the boy was actually Lord Ganesha. Hence the Ganesha idol in Gokarna has a dent on its head. Ravan then tries to pull out the Atmalinga with his full strength, but fails to do so. This presentation of power makes Atmalinga recognized as Mahabaleshwar, meaning the most powerful. And this activity turns Atmalinga into the shape of cow's ear, also known as Gokarna. Go means cow and Karna is ear. Angry Ravan, during his attempt to get Atmalinga back, breaks the Atmalinga into several parts and throws them in different directions, which then form these 5 holy places. And that's the end of the quick story. By 8 pm, I headed out to explore some good food and was delighted to visit this place called the Nayak's Fish Land. And it's a must visit if you love seafood. Priced reasonably, they serve fresh seafood in the town. And this marks the end of yet another day. I hope this video turns out to be useful for you. Please do like the video and share your feedback in the comment section below. And do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care.